The dangers of makeup. Akadis, have you ever wanted to know why after extended uses of mascara, lip liners, lip gloss, eyeshadow, foundation, blush, etc., that you've come to see dark spots, craters in your skin, and experience some health issues? Look no further. I have the answers to those questions today on this podcast of The Beginning of Charcoal and the End of Beauty. Y4T, count me in. Tora for joining me, Better Zion, as I discuss the sorcery, deception, and witchcraft behind continuous use of our favorite brands, such as Abercrombie& and Fitch, Black Opal, Maybelline, Airy Matte, Elf, L'Oreal Perez, MAC, Smashbox Studios, NARS Lipstick, Wet n Wild Finish, Kate Von D Shade, NYX Powder Blush, CoverGirl Lash Exact Mascara, just to name a few. Con, you heard me right. Deception is a form of witchcraft. Let's visit Jezebel as we learn whom started it first. Then we will tour a brief chemical ingredients list as well as the side effects. 2 Kings chapter 9 verse 30. And it states, "And when Jehu was come to Jezreel, Jezebel heard of it, and she painted her eyes and clothed her head and looked out the window." Now, Akadis, a major thing happened in this verse. Jezebel painted her eyes. This is makeup or charcoal. Nowadays, it's better known as eyeshadow. However, let's touch on 2 Kings chapter 9, verse 22. Now, when Joram saw Jehu, he asked, "Is all well, Jehu?" But Jehu replied, "How can all be well as long as your mother, Jezebel, carries on her countless harlotries and sorceries?" In this verse, Jehu ties in sorceries with painting of Jezebel's eyes, which is a form of deception under the umbrella of witchcraft, to include harlotry as whoredom, of idolatry, which is going after other gods. Those that deny the rightful place of deception in witchcraft are deceiving themselves. The saying, "fair is foul and foul is fair," was the chant of Macbeth's witches. Shakespeare's projection of his own and society's fear of powerful female witches demonstrates the enduring belief that we must use trickery, deception, to achieve our means. Some of our Akadis are operating under the same mentality, painting an image upon your face to enhance your beauty, add markings on your skin, such as beauty marks on the face, when there would have otherwise be none present if it wasn't for the makeup. And lifting your eyebrows are ways that were picked up by the other nations. This is also looked at as self-validation, seeking from people other than yourself and the Most High Yahweh. Let's continue. Deuteronomy 18, verse 9. "When you come into the land which the Elohim Yahweh gives you, you shall not learn to follow the abominable practices of other nations." Jeremiah 10, verse 2. "Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for heathen are dismayed at them." History of these wicked practices. These practices are not your culture and your way of life, truth be told. Now, Akadis, let's dive into the chemical ingredients of these popular makeups and their side effects from extended usage. Whether or not it is small doses, it is still harmful. And once again, this is chemical ingredients going on your face. Eyeshadow. Dimethicone, code name C2H60SI, is used to soften the skin, prevent itching and flaking. This chemical is also used in detangling products, head lice removal products, and sexual lubricants. Its side effects are, but not limited to, itching, swelling, blistered, and peeling skin. Ethylhexyl palmate, code name C24H4802, is used to adjust the consistency of makeup. This chemical is also used in men and women's aftershave and deodorant. Its side effects are, but not limited to, dermatitis, acne, rash, and inflammation. Zinc stearate, code name C36H7004Z, is used as a lubricant and water repellent. This chemical is also used in plastic polymers as a heat stabilizer, construction as a waterproofing agent, coating and paint as a flattening and sanding agent, metal working fluids as a mold release lubricant. Its side effects are, but not limited to, skin, eye, respiratory tract irritant, swelling, and itching. Blush includes potassium sorbate, code name C6H7K02, is used as a preservative and prevents growth of microorganisms. This chemical is also used in yeast to control mold. Its side effects are, but not limited to, irritation of skin, eye, and respiratory infections. Iron oxide, code name Fe203 or Fe304, is used to include colors such as red, orange, and yellow. This chemical is also used in cement mortars, plastics, paints, soaps, fertilizer, feed products for animals, dental composites, and metallic jewelry. Its side effects are, but not limited to, damage to the neural tissue. Fun fact moment. Question: who created makeup? Ding, ding, ding. The Egyptians. Makeup dates all the way back to 6000 BCE, starting with the Egyptians. They created it as they believed makeup was the next thing to godliness and that it appealed to the gods. Both men and women of all social classes wore makeup. Let's continue on to mascara and foundation. Mascara. Acrylate copolymer, code name C32081000, is used to add dark color to cosmetics. This chemical is also used in window panes, bulletproof glass, construction of greenhouse roofs, paints, communication devices, and machine parts. Its side effects are, but not limited to, fatigue, headache, and weakness. Panthenol, code name C9H19N04, is used as a form of vitamin B5 as a moisturizer and lubricating compound. This chemical is also used in ointments, nasal sprays, and eye drops, to include cleaning solutions for contact lenses. Its side effects are, but not limited to, stinging, redness, irritation, and unusual changes in the skin. Craters. Foundation. Distereodimonium hydratat. Codename C972801961 is used as a thickening agent. This chemical is also used in whitening paste, hair color and bleaching, chloride, and industrial applications. Its side effects are, but not limited to, skin corrosion and irritation. Once again, its effects are, but not limited to, skin corrosion and irritation. So ask yourself, Akatis, why are you putting chemicals on your faces? Now, I am not shy of being one who has in the past used foundation. But with this research that I've done previously in the past as well, I've come to realize makeup does not need to be on my face at all. Have you ever wondered why is it that you're constantly using a beautification tool such as foundation, blush, lipstick, eyeshadow, etc. to enhance your beauty, but when you wipe it off, you're left with sores or spores within your face? It's because these are chemicals that you are using on your skin to enhance something where Yah told you you were already beautiful in. Let's continue. Trihoxylene, codename C2943751, is used as a binding agent. This chemical is also used as a penetration enhancer, allowing other toxic ingredients to enter the skin. It too is used in sunscreen. Its side effects are, but not limited to, can damage the immune system, kill cells, and cause silicosis. Other nations' fun fact moment. Question: who created wigs? The ancient Egyptians are the ones who created wigs around the 3400 BC era. Question: who created fake lashes? Carl Nessler, Karlnessler. In 1902, the German-born inventor and hairdresser patented a process for making and weaving artificial eyelashes in the United Kingdom. By 1903, he was selling them as London Salon and used the profits to fund his next innovation, the perm machine. Anna Taylor, Anna Taylor. In 1911, the Canadian inventor patented false eyelashes in the United States. Her design was a crescent-shaped fabric strip with tiny hairs attached. Taylor's lashes were similar to the strip lashes we know today. Eugene Rimmel, Eugenerimmel. In the mid-1800s, Queen Victoria's perfumer invented mascara made from petroleum jelly and coal dust, which paved the way for fake eyelashes. Persian women in 1882 began sewing hairs onto their eyelids, and in 1889, they began transplanting hairs. 2 Kings, chapter 9, verse 30. And when Jehu was come to Jezreel, Jezebel heard of it, and she painted her eyes, and clothed her head, and looked out a window. 2 Kings chapter 9, verse 22. When Jehoram saw Jehu, he asked, "Is all well, Jehu?" But Jehu replied, "How can all be well as long as your mother, Jezebel, carries on her countless harlotries and sorceries?" Akatis, let's remove this makeup that was never ours in the beginning. Deception is a form of witchcraft. Shalom, Barakah.